Every building has a place where the lights buzz louder than the people. Ours is the laundry room. Concrete floors, questionable humidity, a corkboard with 2 flyers, yoga for dogs, and stop stealing hangers. The rumor started simple. Socks vanished down here. Not both, just one. The machines also stop mid-cycle like they've seen something unspeakable, and detergent caps pop open on their own. Someone whispered the word phantom. I said, "That's dramatic," and immediately bought a notebook, a red pen, and a flashlight. If the building had a menace, I was going to meet it in sensible shoes. I began like any serious investigator, with a chart. Columns labeled date, machine, symptom, victim, sock color, witness, snack consumed. Science demands snacks. Patterns emerged. The caps on the big back row washers always flipped between 1:57 and 2:05 a.m. Dryers number 2 and 5 refused to finish whenever someone washed sheets. And the stolen socks skewed heavily toward left and playfully striped, which felt personal. Conclusion: either we had a playful ghost with a strong sense of whimsy, or someone who hates matched laundry as much as I hate voicemail. Number 1, Mr. Ruiz, the super, wears a headlamp recreationally. Too competent, suspicious. Number 2, Mrs. Lynn from 3B Quilts, has the calm confidence of a woman who could absolutely run a sock cartel. Number 3, Leo, the skateboard kid, lives for pranks. Speaks only in bro, number 4. The machines themselves. The brand is Whisper, they scream. Number 5, Air. Specifically, vents, drafts, mysterious basement winds that smell like nickels. I circled all 5. I believe in equal opportunity suspicion. I assembled a kit: thermos of tea, notebook, painter's tape, a tiny jar of baby powder for forensics, and a set of tongs because I refused to put my hand into unknown basement spaces like a horror movie extra. I taped hair-thin lines on 3 detergent caps to detect movement, dusted the floor lightly in front of the back row for footprints, human or otherwise. I also labeled my socks L and R with a marker, just in case I needed to identify next of kin. 1:56 a.m. The hum deepened, like the room inhaled. 1:59. A soft clink. Cap on washer B shifted a millimeter. 2:01. Dryer 5 beeped, sighed, and gave up on life mid-cycle. 2:03. A breeze slithered across the floor and lifted the painter's tape. Not a person. Not yet. But something moved. Baby powder curled in the air and drifted toward the wall behind the machines, like it was being pulled. At 2:13, a shape rounded the doorway. I prepared my speech. "Unhand those socks, fiend." It was the building's robot mop. Bless its little LED face. It nudged a lone sock toward a drain with the grim determination of a tiny gladiator. Mystery of the mop? Solved. Mystery of the popping caps and vanishing stripes? Still very much alive. I followed the powder trail behind the back row. Carefully, because the gap is where lost things go to reinvent themselves as folklore. There it was, a vent grill half detached, right behind the washers. When spin cycle hit maximum chaos, air blasted the wall and the vent sucked like a toddler with a juice box. A sock-sized highway. I used the tongs. Pulled out 1, 3, 8 socks. A small avalanche of polyester hope. Half the building's personality, right there behind metal slats. Footsteps. Mr. Ruiz appeared in his natural habitat. Headlamp, toolbox, expression of a man who battles pipes. I said, "Explain the machine stopping." He said, "People overfill." Drum panics, trips the safety. I come down, hit the kill switch, save the plumbing, go back upstairs. The caps? Pressure spike, draft hits, pops them. The socks? He pointed at my vent with the gentle sadness of a veteran. Basement eats. Then he opened a cabinet. Inside, a labeled bin, orphans. Neatly washed, unmatched socks he's rescued for years. He wasn't the Phantom. He was the janitor of broken domestic dreams. We made a plan. He tightened the vent. I made a poster. Fill to here, seriously. We added a second sign. Clothes caps were all tired. I hosted a sock reunification hour. Neighbors arrived carrying lonely singles like tiny flags. Mrs. Lynn matched 3 pairs on site. She is a wizard and I respect her. Dryer 5 still gets dramatic with king-size sheets, but now we treat it like a diva and give it 2 smaller loads and a compliment. Morale helps. The rumor changed. No more Phantom. Just airflow, physics, and a super with a headlamp who deserves a parade. I returned 8 socks, reunited 2 couples, and found one of my own favorites wedged behind the vending machine like it had tried to run. I washed it, labeled it L again. And as I left, I swear I heard the room exhale. Quiet, content. Case closed. Until someone reports a haunted dryer sheet. In which case, I'll bring more baby powder.